We both became involved with Young and Heart when one Saturday I went downstairs to do my workout, flipped on the TV, and lo and behold, there was a dog, Pebbles, and Sandy, and they were talking about their plans to build a shelter. John and I always talked about when he retired, we were going to buy a lot of land and open some kind of an animal rescue. And I thought, well, you guys are doing it, so why should we reinvent the wheel? So I went right to the phone and I called Dawn. And the next day, 24 hours later, Dawn was sitting in the kitchen telling us exactly what your plans were.
I do remember sitting in the driveway with Dawn, and we were both really nervous about meeting, new people and people who, maybe wanted to help us. And just entering their home immediately, they are just the most warm and inviting people. They make you feel comfortable. Off right from the get-go. We could tell that they appreciated and respected what we did, and it put us at ease.
Until you've owned a senior animal, you don't realize the issues not only the animal's faces, but the owner's face. And so as Smokey, who was a very energetic, athletic dog when he was younger, started to grow older, he had cataracts, he was a diabetic. He was a 135-pound dog. Rita sometimes needed a neighbor to come and help get him in the car just to go see the vet. So the mission really struck a chord with us. We started to realize most of these senior pets, when they get to Young at Heart, have probably lived in a caring environment. Maybe their owner has died, moved into assisted living where they don't allow animals. Maybe you can't afford the vet care, and they go into a shelter and they're terrified. And unless there's an avenue to rescue them and get them into a caring environment, it's a terrible disservice to dogs and cats that have been loyal pets for their whole lives. One of the things that appealed to Rita and me about the Young at Heart mission is that you take all animals regardless of medical condition. And when you think of senior pets, just like senior people, you don't get to be a senior pet without a medical condition. I can't tell you how many people we've talked about Young at Heart to, and it really resonates with them.
Well, it's wonderful that they have a place that they can go and get comfort.
The fact that the Cannings chose to honor the love that they had for Smokey shows just how much they love their senior dog. His legacy will live on through the many senior pets that will find their happily ever after through Young at Heart.
I think we can't wait for the shelter to open. We've watched Dawn and Jen work so hard at this, delays, frustrations, yet no task was too big for them to not tackle. And now that we see, the building coming together, we cannot wait to get in the building and see the first animals, and I'm sure we're going to be frequent visitors out there.
Mm-hmm. Just a whole bunch of happy animals running around, well cared for, getting whatever they need, and you guys think of everything, so I'm pretty sure that you will meet all their needs.
What I envision, walking through the doors of Smokey's Haven every day is just a place full of joy and hope and second chances. And just rooms full of seniors waiting for their happily ever after.
John and Rita have just been really wonderful to Young at Heart. Rita's always available. We go to breakfast and talk about things that we might need a little bit of help with, and her and John are just phenomenal. The future is just so exciting for senior dogs and cats that just need a second chance. We've got really big things ahead of us, and they're behind us 100% of the way.
I think the future of Young at Heart is extremely bright. Your leadership, Jen and Dawn, has been absolutely amazing. Well, you know what, quite honestly, you guys deserve the award.
I think the award, it's very gratifying to us, but we think all the hard workers, Sandy, Dawn, Jen, and all the other volunteers and board members really deserve the credit for what has looked like an insurmountable task. This is such an achievement, and we couldn't be more excited, and we're very grateful for the award.